Hi guys.
Hello people.
Oh my god, I'm shocked. I'm Milena.
I'm Lola.
Because
Did you just realize what we're about to watch?
Literally. I literally just realized what we're about to watch. We're playing the second part of season 5 that came out like 3 months later.
We're playing the last part of the first part of season 5.
Well, I said we're playing the second part of season 5.
But we're not. What do you mean? We're watching episode 5.
6. We watched episode 5 last time. I ate episode 5.
No, we watched episode 4.
No, we watched
How many episodes did we watch?
5. 3.
When did we watch 3? What?
Give me my phone.
No, because episode 5 is the last episode of the first half of season 5. We
Yeah,
haven't watched.
Oh, we haven't watched that.
What did you?
I don't know. I thought we watched that. We're watching episode 5 of season 5, which is the last, let's say, part. They made a break.
The last episode of the first part of season 5.
They made a break for like 2 or 3 months until the second part. And we're watching that now. And in the last episode, we had the scenes with Nairobi and a memory of Tokyo where she it was a flashback of her in Nairobi.
Yeah.
And talking about death and afterlife and stuff like that.
Yeah. If that doesn't scream Tokyo is about to die, I don't know what does.
Especially, I mean, even this entire season, if not even the last one, but especially this entire season, these 4 episodes, we constantly feared for some of them dying. Mm-hmm. And honestly, Tokyo was the entire time on my list.
She just always seemed like the character most likely to die.
Yeah, at one point Denver became also the one, but at the same time, I before that never thought Denver would die. And since season 1, I thought at some point Tokyo is gonna die in this show because she's kind of main character, a person who tells this whole story.
Yeah.
And to me, she always seemed like a character that will die because.
Oh my god! If she dies, who's narrating the last half?
I'm hoping.
Well, do you think she dies now?
In this episode?
Yeah. Or are we waiting until you think now?
Well, probably. I don't think we're gonna have her for 6 more episodes, and I don't think she's unless she gets shot in this episode and dies in the next one. That we have like the entire everybody saying goodbye to her, stuff like that. Oh my god, I can't think of Rio saying goodbye to her. That's fucking horrible. Because no matter how toxic their relationship is, she still was the most important person to Tokyo, and he still was the most important person to her.
Oh,
that's gonna be fucking hard. Honestly,
that
could even break me.
For this.
Yeah. I'm shocked now. I was excited to watch this episode before starting filming this. I was like, oh, we're watching La Casa de Papel. It didn't cross my mind what we were about to watch.
Wait, I saw it popped up on my recommended an interview with the actress that plays Tokyo. Like it came out this month, I don't know, or something. And like Jimmy Kimmel Fallon, I don't know which one of those. Would she be giving interviews for a show where she died? Well,
of course, but then maybe she dies in the 6th one. Maybe she just gets shot in this one.
Anyways, I mean, the way the last episode ended, I mean, it's basically war at this point. The people, the guerrilla warriors, whatever the fuck they are, have entered. Unfortunately, with them came, or maybe fortunately, Gandia. Because girl Tokyo is not about to die without killing Gandia first.
But the thing is,
I can promise you that.
You really think that? I'm just fearful that he is gonna be the one who is gonna shoot her. Maybe she's gonna shoot him back and kill him back, kill him afterwards. But I'm just scared that he's gonna be the one who shoots. And I will kill myself.
Why would they do that though?
I would fucking cry, honestly. That would hurt me.
Why would they give him that satisfaction? Why would they?
I would fucking hate it.
Why would they choose that?
Please, at least kill him before you die. But please at least not be shot by him.
I literally just get shot by a straight bullet.
Yeah.
Whoever one of those people that I don't even know the name of. I would feel much better if she gets shot like that.
Be shot by your own guys.
Literally.
One of your own guys, accidental
just
shot,
Gandia.
something. Just not Gandia. I can get teary-eyed just thinking about if he shoots her. If he is the one who shoots her, I would kill myself, honestly.
I love how we already buried her. Imagine Denver dies. Imagine we just they switch up on us and Denver dies.
I'll be shocked because this makes more sense for a story.
Yeah, I know it makes sense more for a story, but I don't know, maybe they want to subvert explanations.
Yeah. I'm just really scared for Ria's reaction because I feel like I'm usually more heartbroken when I see people cry for other person than because they died. Especially she wasn't my favorite character. I liked her, but she wasn't my favorite character. But if even though Rio is not my favorite character, but if I see them heartbroken because of her, that's gonna break me.
Yeah. And besides that, we also had, we have the professor and we have Alicia.
I wouldn't like if she, like, let's say, went on our side in this kind of situation. I want her to have some power and choose to go on our side. Not just like because... You know what I mean?
Well, I feel like it's still a choice because she's like, you're betraying me.
I would like to choose our guys, not just because these ones screw her over. Because our guys helped her. I mean, they literally delivered her baby.
Yes,
I would like if she chose us because of us. I don't know if that's
just feel like she was gonna choose us to get revenge on the other ones.
I just like our guys to be appreciated enough, you know?
You know, I just think
I want them to be best buddies, you know?
Well, considering she fucking tortured one of them by burying him
At some
alive,
point, they survived giving birth together, you know?
Rio barely survived her torture. They can be buddy and then go their separate ways.
Well, yeah, but be friends before that. Be grateful for each other.
Sure, and be like, that's it. Yeah.
I want more for that.
I don't know. I feel like imagine poor Rio like coming in the professor's
Honestly,
buddy
who fucking cares about Rio at this point?
I mean, on like everyone knows, I don't feel much towards Rio. He's sweet, whatever, but I don't feel much towards him. But still, I would be like a bit betrayed by my group if like suddenly the person that tortured me and like give me this trauma is just only like with the professor. Oh, hi.
I agree with you.
I would be like, you fucking bitches.
You can't be betrayed by us. We really risk our lives to come and save you. We saved your fucking life. Now, if you want to be friends with somebody you don't like,
no, I'll be betrayed. Yeah, I'll be absolutely betrayed.
You're dumb.
I'll be absolutely betrayed. Let's just play and let's just see what happens. And this is gonna be bad. What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah. I feel like we're just prolonging it.
It's called Live Many Lives. Who the fuck is that in the hole?
What the fuck was that?
Who the fuck was that in the hole? Denver! Are we losing Denver? Is that Rio down there? Yeah. Like she's up there, she's about to die, and they're saying goodbye.
I don't know. We'll see. Let's watch.
I apparently just want to guess. If it starts with a flashback or something of her and her like dead boyfriend or something.
We already had a flashback.
I mean, I don't know why I need more confirmation she's about to die.
Yeah. This is a flashback actually. This looks like a flashback.
When they robbed the place and he got shot, is that it? Oh my fucking god. I don't have many words.
Oh, this disease.
That's how they got her? Oh my god. Oh, survivor.
Huh.
My god.
She was survivor.
Puede ser que tenga talento, tiene talento, pero esa chica es una desociada. Precisamente por eso. Y además no tiene nada que perder. Es justo lo que necesitamos.
I kind of honestly don't like where her character went in this entire show. I think she could have been one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, I agree.
Y entonces pensé que tenía que echar a correr más deprisa que antes. Para no dejar que volviera a cantarme la pena. No paré. Ni siquiera cuando llegué a aquel callejón sin salida con un comando militar decidido a matarnos. No sé bajar los brazos y ponérselo fácil.
Could you not escape like somewhere up or something or...
I hate that I feel like I'm hoping for something good to happen.
Oh, I'm hoping for nothing good.
Oh!
I hate that Gandia is apparently just like bulletproof.
Yeah, I feel like I have never hated that person more than him. Oh, she's gonna die now.
Not now.
Okay.
It's just the beginning of the episode.
She
Is that a
flew
chicken?
Chicken. Oh, bomb. Is bombing?
Yeah, but like, where did she find a fucking chicken? Is that not a question? I would let myself be blown up because I would be so fucking confused. Where did she find the chicken? I mean, it was the kitchen, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that the chicken, the kitchen stove? Okay.
Yeah, they're in chicken. They're in. Okay, makes sense.
It's like they're in the room, there's a chicken there, okay. And I was about to be like, fine.
Horrible.
Y un sitio
Tanta suerte.
bien lejos, que te juro que te llevo.
Tokyo. That's sad.
Oh,
Everything is so sad to me.
I could cry now, but...
La primera vez que elegí Tokio fue para irme con René a la ciudad más lejana del mundo.
Oof.
La segunda vez que elegí Tokio fue para cambiar de vida.
Wow.
Look, at least they're giving her like a love letter to her character
Yeah.
before...
But
This is physically not fucking possible.
Yeah, but honestly, it makes me kind of sad
I get it, yeah.
because honestly, from what I see, and I think for
The general story, I
the
get
story
it.
of her life, I think she could have been one of her.
I agree.
And she's not even close to one of them.
Because the thing is, like, the on surface level, what she is, those
Yeah.
types of characters I gravitate towards,
yeah.
but the way that her character went,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never felt that attached to her.
Yeah.
Which is sad, I think could have been much better.
Oh,
That's cool.
now they're gonna save his life because they're first world surgeons, you know?
Yeah, I mean, they are world-class surgeons, yeah.
That's what I want to say.
Hola, buen día.
Oh.
¿Estás, cariño? Has vuelto porque fuera te sentías un traidor. Fuiste el aliado de los atracadores con un walkie, mintiendo al CNI y gracias a eso entró Lisboa. ¿Por qué no tienes cojones de irte a tu casa y mirar a los ojos a tu mujer y a tu hijo Juanito?
Cállate, ratita.
He ejecutado a una mujer indefensa y luego me he vendido y he traicionado a mi bando por cobarde.
Candida, tranquilo.
Hola, Juanito, hijo mío. ¿Sabes qué?
Please shoot him in the head.
Es un
I will
día
cry. I really would start crying. Please shoot
She
him in the
will.
head.
I swear she will.
que me maten. A quedarme contigo y leerte un cuento.
¿Qué vas a hacer? Capitán, quieto.
Come on.
Capitán, no me oye. ¡Estoy hablando!
What is our plan here exactly?
Did she got shot?
I don't think so, but I don't know, maybe. Nah.
Honestly, poor girl. I mean, poor.
I don't know. I don't know who has the worst.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the one bleeding has the worst.
Yes, hate him. You all hate him.
Let's go.
You all hate him.
Tenemos ángulo de tiro sobre una de las ventanas de la cocina. No ofrece mucha visibilidad, pero está en línea con una de las despensas. Mantengan la posición.
Who is in the rage? Who is in the rage? Is she? Are they gonna kill her? No way.
I don't
No
know.
fucking way. They are gonna kill her. Is she? Was this her
Oh!
shot? Was this the? She got him.
Oh, look, at least something good.
Lo de la azotea.
What's gonna happen with them?
I don't know.
What is she talking about?
I don't know if she's fucking with them because
Oh,
she
because
made
that she
her love for him,
loved him, yeah.
and now they looked.
Sí te lo pienso.
Ya, pues yo pienso que no es el mejor momento para hablar de esta...
Literally, we're about to fucking die. Let's all shut up about our feelings.
Yo hace mucho tiempo que he decidido ser honesta.
Por la cosa clarita, Manila, estamos en una puta mierda, ¿vale? Y yo estoy con Estocolmo, o sea, que más claro que eso no sé qué decirte.
No time for this.
No literally time to talk about our feelings.
Well,
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yo te cubro.
What the fuck was that, Denver? What the fuck was that, boy? Let me just fucking tell you. How the mighty have fallen. I fucking loved you too.
Yeah,
what the fuck
yeah,
is happening right now? What is this? Unnecessary. But Raquel and Sarah Hill grabbed me.
Yeah, that's the only
They
thing
have
that
never
I care
disappointed me in
about.
my life.
Estoy enamorado hasta las trancas.
Are you convincing her or yourself?
Conocemos, que yo sé quién tú eres, sé lo que te gusta, cuáles son tus sueños. El raritazo que querían montarte de tecno con sus 3 plantas, tremendo.
Look, plans change.
Hasta no donde estés.
Pero no puedo estar toda la vida dando hostias.
That's true.
He querido madurar.
That's right, boy.
Dime una cosa, en todo ese tiempo, no has dudado nunca.
Jamás. De no estuvo el mayor mierda, el rey de salpitró por la ventana y... Mi vida me parece un puto anuncio.
De colonia, el anuncio. Ese no eres tú.
Stop trying to convince
Esa
him.
no es tu vida.
People change.
Es otra vida distinta. Pero tan tuya como la anterior.
Thank you.
En una vida pueden caber varias.
No creo que esto sea necesario.
This is fucking ridiculous. Both of you are fucking ridiculous.
She got better story in this one episode than 5 previous seasons, in my opinion.
Tokyo?
Yeah.
Pero este atraco lleva pensándose mucho tiempo.
¿Cuánto tiempo?
20 años. Te estoy ofreciendo la libertad. Una segunda vida, aunque por supuesto si lo prefieres puedes quedarte anclada en el recuerdo de la primera.
That's why she said there are many lives.
¿Cuánto he dado yo por ser libre?
En realidad lo único que necesito saber es lo que averiguar ahora mismo y es si tienes el valor para volver a nacer. Necesito el martillo neumático. ¡El martillo neumático!
Baby girl, baby girl, baby girl, baby girl.
Okay, thank you.
Breathe, 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 breathe.
Esa cara me la conozco yo. Es el primer muerto. Siempre da vuelta por la puta cabeza. Se te pasará. Es el shock.
Oh, he's not oh, fuck. So the hand. Yeah. No.
Prepárate, Tokio, ponte guapa. Creo por ti.
Mucha gente cree que en la vida solamente hay un gran amor. Lo que no sabe es que se pueden vivir varias vidas. Dicen que se puede ver el futuro a través de las estrellas. ¿Tú sabes?
Bueno, a ver, tengo alguna noción. Parece que vas a conocer a un chico.
¿Es guapo?
Solo vamos a tener que mirar en la angulación de Andrómeda. Un chico muy normal. Un poco solitario también. El montón. El montón bueno.
¿Qué?
Casiopea me dice que lo vas a conocer bailando. ¿Bailamos?
More of him?
I couldn't think of a worse time for you to take that.
I agree.
But,
But like,
whatever works, girl.
at the same time, she wasn't
She's
able
useless for
to,
anything right now. Like,
She's useless
yeah,
to
I
even
know.
save.
Baby girl, just literally lie in the corner and wait.
¿Qué sientes?
I can't even fucking explain it, to be honest.
Es que somos un oasis. Está que de tormenta. Respecto a la necesidad de la luz. Hambre Es una preciosa niña de clase.
Una preciosa
So
niña.
cute.
Y está en perfecto estado de salud.
Enhorabuena. Bebé siempre es una alegría y la alegría no abunda mucho por aquí últimamente. ¿Cómo le vas a llamar?
Raquel is the fucking best of us.
Y Danica,
Danica.
en mi país significa estrella de mañana.
Zvezdanica. That is.
Yeah, yeah.
No sé si acepta sugerencias, pero a mí para niña me ha gustado Lucía. Se va a llamar Victoria. Se va a llamar Victoria. Se va a llamar Victoria. Porque esta niña va a salir adelante de un uso. Y yo con ella. Y yo con ella.
¿Le has comprado todo rosa? Rosa, porque es una niña. ¿Y qué tendrá que ver?
He's my favorite. What a sweet fucking guy. You're conditioning.
I'm afraid.
I feel like
I mean,
something good for us.
Yeah, something good for us.
Yeah. Girl, that literally gonna fucking penetrate your head.
Literally.
Shoot through the hole.
Can she?
I don't know.
Oh.
Is that
holes?
Gandia? No.
No, yeah. Look around. Oh, she could.
El día que maté a Gandía lo tenía todo en contra. Era una marioneta la que habían cosido a tiros. Con 5 balas dentro. Me acordé de mi samurái.
Did you see the day I killed Gandia? She just said it.
They killed Gandia.
She just said it.
Oh, she just said I had 5 bullets in me. Oh, God.
Es un samurái japonés.
You're not dying without killing him, so.
Es una señal. Profesor Tokio, esta herida tiene impactos en el brazo y en la pierna. Vamos a aguantar. Vamos a aguantar. ¡Listo!
The best thing for her is to fall down and sleep.
I literally wish you just pass out right now. Where are you entering? Where the fuck are we entering?
He's like,
Oh, fuck off!
Deme, hay un agujero. El mataplatos. Mataplatos los despacho, deme. Deme el mataplatos. Deme el mataplatos.
My girl, I am fucking morphine.
What about Doc?
She can't go by herself
Yeah.
and there is nothing to.
Son por lo menos importantes.
This is fucking awful.
Baja. Que os vayáis. Baja, tía. ¿Y tú? Yo me quedo aquí. ¿Qué? No puedo bajar. No, Manila, escúchame, Manila. No puedo agarrarme las cuerdas. Vale. Necesito que bajéis. Que bajéis cagando leches. Que pongáis todo lleno de cojines, de cortinas, de cajas de cartón, lo que sea. Lo que sea, ¿me oyes? Vale, yo me lanzo. Vamos, Manila. ¡Largaos! ¡Ya!
¡Marina, baja!
They know they're not gonna. I mean, he knows.
I know.
Leave her.
Escúchame, por favor, escúchame. Se murió mi padre en un atraco. Y a mi hermana. No se lo puede.
Tienes que saber.
This is even worse than I imagined it's gonna be.
Ya estoy contigo. Ya estoy contigo. ¿Pero amigo? Aguanta un poco más.
También debes salvarme.
Tengo mis sorpresas. ¡A cubierto!
Fuck.
Haz eso. No me sonríes así.
Eso que me estoy acordando.
Oh,
Let's
the
not.
doors. The
Let's
doors.
not.
Esa noche
Let's not.
Oh.
cuando bailamos juntas.
Oh.
No estés triste. Voy a grabar algo. Es el primer día de tu siguiente vida. Tienes que vivir muchas vidas. Muchas.
What the fuck?
¿Por qué va a haber jarana?
Tokio, no más tiempos.
Pasa difícil, profesor. Sabía seguir sin mí.
No, Tokio, no, no, ya.
Siempre has sido un ángel de la guardia. Ahora me toca a mí seguir esto.
No, right in the head.
Come on, baby girl.
No soy de llegar a viejecita en un penal. Soy más bien de escapar. Y si no puede escapar mi cuerpo, al menos que escape mi alma.
It's the bomb. It's the bomb. It's the bomb. Oh. Oh. Like I can't remember the last time I cried.
No, it's not using tissues.
I mean, it's Tokyo. So, like, I didn't think that I would cry more for Tokyo than Nairobi, honestly. Like, that part didn't cross my fucking mind.
I'm supposed to talk now. I'm supposed to, like, say something now.
Honestly, this was far harder than I thought it was gonna be, honestly. This was very tough, in my opinion.
This was rough. I mean, the show didn't hide the fact that she's gonna die. Like, the whole episode was, like, I mean, all about her.
I love that. I love when deaths are not just, like, something that happens shockingly, you know? I love that there is a preparation for that. I honestly think this episode was basically a love letter to her character, in my opinion. As I told you, I liked her more in this one episode than most of this show, throughout this show, you know? Like I said through this episode, I think on paper, she had the potential to be my favorite character. But this show didn't go down the road that I would like for her character to go, you know? Concentrating more on the facts that we found out in this episode than it concentrated on her behavior and the way she is, you know?
Like, we know how she is and how she acts, but the show never really gave her enough backstory or, like, a look into why she is the way she is for anyone to really understand and sympathize with how she was acting, you know? I think the show failed her in that way, because if they did that, she would be one of my favorites.
Definitely.
And I like the thing, I don't know why I'm starting with things I disliked, but like, even the thing that they introduced now, her first boyfriend, like they just came to that. Like, suddenly he appears here now, like, we know that she just lost the boyfriend, but like they never really delved into it much as I would have wanted them to.
Like I said, I think that was basically for her storyline to end. And that's what I don't like. Because that whole story could be for her entire character. And it was more for you to feel for her before she dies.
Yeah.
And I like that they put it in, because I felt much more than maybe if they didn't put anything like basically for her character before she dies, you know? So this way I think it gave a bit more depth for us to remember who actually she was and how she started and why she's where she is, why she ended up where she ended up.
Yeah.
I would like much more for that to be through the entire show. Because in that way she would have had a big potential to be one of my favorite characters in this show, most loved character in this show.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of her potential was wasted in my mind.
Yeah, in my opinion as well.
Again, that's why I never really connected to her as much as I connected to the rest of them. It got significantly better in this half of the season than it was like in the previous 4. We did see a more mature, level-headed Tokyo since Nairobi died.
How great.
I know, how lovely. That's a thing that I wish the show had done different. At least with this episode,
exactly,
they did.
I'm glad that they gave her this, and they gave her this before she died. I'm really glad. I mean,
this was all that I wished for Nairobi. Like, I'm always gonna go back to that. Like, that's all that I wished for, like, Nairobi to have, like, a love letter to her character, and to die with, let's say, dignity
and pride.
Yeah, and not the way that she died.
Again, we'll never forgive them for that.
No, me neither.
Because with this episode, it was fucking sad, you know, it was devastating. But I think she got such a beautiful ending, in my opinion. Also, at the end, she saved them all.
It was like a worthwhile.
Exactly.
Cause.
So I think
and she chose to do
and
this.
And she chose to, when she asked when they first met Professor and her, and she asked her, "Who are you?" I thought he was gonna ask for your guardian angel or something like that, because that is the sentence that she was telling him.
Oh, guardian angel.
Yeah,
I didn't understand. Yeah.
Guardian angel. Yeah. That is the sentence that she was constantly telling
him. Yeah, you're my guardian angel.
Yeah. She told him at the end, like, I'm gonna want, like, you were always that for me, you gave me my different life. Now we find out more about that, you know. She saved them all. Which is, I think, just a beautiful way for a character to go, in my opinion, especially the character like she was through this entire show, you know.
She went down and she took all of them with her.
Yeah.
I mean, I I don't know if all of them are dead right now. I can't tell you.
I think everybody who was in that room should be dead, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, should be, but you know.
Yeah, I think it more probably. I mean,
a lot of the things like suspended disbelief. Well, I mean, no, technically, the guy. This one told one of the guys like, "Oh, you're sit out on this," so he's not dead. He's there.
I'm not saying like every single person who is inside is dead. I'm just saying like at least 5 of them is who were dead are dead. That's more than enough. She saved them from the immediate danger because like if she just died, and they would easily go down through the. They would easily catch them,
Yeah.
And this way they didn't.
I think all the flashbacks to like her past life, however she calls it, were very appropriate with this episode. I think it tied everything up. And like when she said, when he asked her where do you want to go, and then she said Tokyo, I was like,
yeah. And then she said that was the first time I chose Tokyo, and the second time also for my other life I also chose
for another reason. That's what she said. She's always been kind of on the run. Now she stopped running.
Yeah, and she said basically that's her way from running from the grief. If she has adrenaline, if she's just like not thinking of the grief,
Yeah.
That way she would not concentrate on the people she lost. And they were talking about her mother, how they're gonna pay her mortgage.
Yeah,
I just remember the first episode when her mother gave her out to the police. I mean.
Well, we don't know the circumstances.
Exactly.
Again, I was just thinking when she was talking about her mother, I was just thinking, God, I wish I knew what her relation with her mother was.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I got some of that. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So again, I just think... It is
basically just put there for you to say goodbye to Tokyo and not... And to feel for her and not for her character. And it could have been amazing, in my opinion, if she got that through this entire show.
We also had the flashback between her and Rio. Again, I like the two of them are just completely not right for each other. However much they love each other, it's just a thing that doesn't work. He's like she has to be constantly moving. She's still running away from her pain and her grief, and he can't help her with that at all. But that was such a nice scene when they started dancing. I just really, again, I didn't really care much for them when that was happening, and that they love each other. It was just very sad knowing that he's like about to lose her. And how desperately he was trying to get to her, and you just know it's not gonna happen.
That's what I agree with you. I just think that whole scene, and their backstory was just also beautiful in my opinion, because it doesn't matter in my opinion now at the end. I mean, it's not like that. It doesn't matter if they weren't right for each other. They were just two people who really fucking cared for each other, Before starting this episode, I didn't know if I was gonna cry. I definitely didn't think I was gonna cry as much as I did. I didn't know if I was gonna cry, but I was 100% sure if they show me a desperate Rio, that would bring me to tears.
One of the worst parts, even for Nairobi, I was sad for Nairobi, but it was even maybe, let's say, worse seeing how everyone reacted, it was devastating on everyone. That was always one of the hardest parts, seeing all of them react. And now even then when they reacted to Tokyo, and seeing the professor react, because they always had a very special relationship, the guardian angel, whatever. It's a loss that they're gonna feel for a while.
Love that scene when how Professor reacted, how devastated he was. And Sierra was surprised. I mean, she wasn't surprised, but she really wanted to console him.
It would be very hard as a human being to see someone suffering and not want to console her. Again, she is a bit of a sociopath, so maybe you wouldn't expect her to want to console someone, but she did. And I mean, there's nothing to do. There's nothing to do there, especially the professor is on the outside and everyone else is there in, and that's awful. And the scene between her and Denver was all very tough.
Yeah.
When he said I lost my father in the heist, I'm not about to lose my sister.
But that's the thing with this show. That's the only things that that was the scene that I adored. But that's the thing with this show, that the stuff that I don't like.
Oh yeah, I know. I agree.
We had the scenes with Tokyo and Denver, and how Rio was jealous of them, and Denver was sexualizing how Tokyo is Maserati or whatever, stuff like that.
Yeah, she was flirting with him because why not? Again, that's a big. We mentioned this before, but the show really, a lot of Tokyo's character is just sexualized.
I think that is really stuff that this show messed up, in my
Like
opinion.
even all her talks with Gandia somehow are in a sexual nature. And like maybe that wouldn't have stood out as much because he's a creep, he's whatever. If it were not for all the previous scenes with Tokyo that are also sexualized. Like if what's his name, if Gandia had that talk with, let's say, Raquel, I wouldn't really blink at it. But with Tokyo, it's different. I think they used her character in such a way, and that always kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And it made for so many unnecessary storylines. Like, why? What was the point of the whole thing between her and Denver that was happening?
Exactly.
Like, there was no point in any of those things.
And you see at the ending how beautiful scene they had when he exactly said that he's not gonna lose his sister, that he can imagine how good that relationship could be through this entire show, in my opinion, you know? So those are the stuff that I think this show really messed up, in my opinion. Her character and her relationships with other people.
I mean, I guess we're talking about it now because like now that you lose the character, you're just like, it could have been done
especially
much
after
better.
Seeing this episode, in my opinion, because in this episode Tokyo's character was perfect in this episode, and her storyline was perfect in this episode. And if only this storyline was used for her character, like her entire story through these 5 seasons, it would be much better, in my opinion, than what she got. So that's why we're talking now, because this episode was perfect. Like I said, the love letter for her character that she shouldn't have got at the end.
Just for the last episode.
Just for her death, in my opinion. I mean, it was beautiful, but that's what I want to say.
Of course, she took Andia with her.
I'm
like that was a thing that had to have happened. Like there was no other way around it. My only wish was that she shot him right in the head, but it's fine.
I would like that more. Honestly.
Me too, just because it would be more cathartic. And I thought for a second, like somehow she's gonna take a gun and just shoot him, and then someone's gonna shoot her or whatever.
But I didn't see the gun in her head.
I didn't see anything.
And I saw Gandia's face, so I was like, okay, it's a bomb.
Yeah.
And you're gonna take. Honestly, every part of this episode is hard. Was it harder it was the hardest thing that Rio tried to get to her, but also Denver and Manila screaming for her to come, and her deciding not to come and like to fight. Instead, and telling Professor that Professor not being able to do literally anything, just wait to see how she's shot. Everything was fucking heartbreaking, in my opinion.
The second half is just gonna continue right away, and so it's gonna be very hard to watch that part. To see them all grieving.
Especially Rio, in my opinion. That's
especially Rio, because honestly Rio has a lot of things going on. I don't know, that boy is really not... I mean, he already wasn't the best mental space because of everything that has happened. He was tortured. I mean, he is still having PTSD. And now to lose the person that he loved the most, I don't know how he's gonna deal with this. Yeah,
that's what I expect for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna get them out. I mean, this is the one person that we lose, and I don't think we lose anyone else.
Honestly,
no, what I hope for next season is just get them out.
I think this is gonna be the end.
Everyone go back to your islands or wherever you want to go.
I'm
just live life in freedom because you have freedom. You don't have to do anything else anymore.
Exactly, but I'm just sad if they separate, like all of them. That's
I know,
sad, in my opinion.
It's just how it goes. I am really looking forward to finishing it up and seeing how it ends, and that's it.
Okay, guys.
That's it. Thank you for watching.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye.